Hey guys, it's Lexi, and this is going to be a very serious video. So, what I'm going to talk to you about today is anxiety. And I know all of you have probably heard of this or experienced it at some point in your life. So, as all of you probably know, it is the most, terrifying experience that you'll ever go through, because every time you have an attack, you feel like you're gonna die. So, what I'm here to share with you is my anxiety story. Okay, so my anxiety story, basically, my anxiety started over Thanksgiving break. It was the day before we went on Thanksgiving break from school, and there was a lot of drama with my mom and stuff, and basically, I laid in my bed, and I didn't know what was happening. I thought that I was gonna die because my chest felt so tight, and I felt like I was gonna puke, and I was lightheaded and headachy, and all of that stuff. And I didn't find out until a few hours later that I was actually having an anxiety attack, because my mom had Googled symptoms, and those were it. The tight chest, the feeling like you're gonna throw up, not being able to breathe, crying, lightheaded, dizziness. Those were all of the symptoms of anxiety. And at first, my mom didn't think that I was actually having them. She thought that I just wanted attention. And even now, she still thinks that, even though I've had so many attacks now. Everyone that I talk to, from my school, thinks that I just have them for attention. They don't think they're real. So, I feel like I can't talk to anyone from school, because they all think I'm really dramatic and stuff like that, when my anxiety is so real, and no one in real life believes that it's real. And it's just hard, because with my anxiety, I have to be out of the house when I have an attack, and my mom doesn't let me go out of the house when I have an attack, because I can't walk on my own or drive, because I don't have my permit yet, or it sucks, which is a cause of my anxiety. Others include not having social interaction for long periods of time. I haven't had a friend over in over 2 months now, or hang out with a friend in over 2 months, and it's really starting to bother me. and it's making my anxiety like 50,000 times worse every single day. And like I have to be out or my anxiety gets really, really, really bad. And like I feel like I'm gonna die every time I have an attack. Because my chest gets so tight and I get so lightheaded and I can't breathe and I cry a lot and it's really, really bad. Because they all think that I'm faking it when I'm really, really not. They just tell me to control it and calm down, and anxiety is not something that you can control. It just kind of happens. Like, it's bad. And, it got to the point where I would text people telling them if I passed away that I loved them, and they got scared to death. Not literally, but yeah, they were like, "Are you okay? What's going on?" And I'm like, and then I explained, and then they were like, "You'll be okay. It's fine. You're gonna make it through this." And then I always do, but it doesn't feel like I'm going to, just because my chest is so tight. Like one time, I had an anxiety attack so bad that my eyes rolled into the back of my head, and it freaked the crap out of my mom. Actually, that happened twice. Yeah, so my anxiety attack will get so severe at some stages that my eyes will just roll into the back of my head. And it's really scary because those are the moments that I really, really, really think I'm dying. And this other time, my chest got so tight, like tighter than it had ever gotten before. And, I was so sure that I was going to pass away from that because I couldn't breathe for such a long period of time. And it was just really, really, really scary. And, yeah. Sometimes I have an attack, like, after school and stuff, because going home after school and not having any social interaction and not being out, that's what causes my anxiety, like, really bad. And I have to be out or I have an anxiety attack. Like, it's so bad. Like, when I have homework, I have to do it at the library or stay for detention after school to do my homework because I just cannot be home when I'm anxious. And last night it got to the point where I literally had to swallow vomit because my anxiety attack got out of control and I threw up in my mouth and I had to swallow it so it wouldn't get all over my bed. And yeah, my mom has no idea that actually happened, but it was disgusting and gross, and yeah. And I'm having an attack right now as I'm making this video because my chest is so tight and uncomfortable, and So, what started my anxiety was lunch, because I had 2 girls that were forced to sit with me by the assistant principal, and they left me. Like, they literally asked if they could sit somewhere else. And I didn't want to control them or say they had to sit with me, so I'm like, oh yeah, sure. And then that night is when I had my very first anxiety attack, coupled with the drama from my mom, which made it so bad. And I've seriously lost count of how many anxiety attacks I've had, because I've had so many. Just since the end of November. I started having anxiety the day before my birthday, actually, which was September 11th of 2015. But I didn't have my first attack until November 25th of 2015. I started having anxiety on my birthday. I mean, not on my birthday, but like the day before, because I knew that I wasn't going to be able to get my permit right away. And that just upset me so much, and I still don't have it, and I think that is the main cause of my anxiety. And another part of my anxiety is not having a job yet, because my mom lost my work permit, and the place that I applied to, I think you have to have a work permit for that. So yesterday I got another application from another place that I don't think requires work permits. So I'm gonna fill it out later today and see what happens. But yeah, once I get my permit and get a job, I think my anxiety will completely clear up. But yeah, it's just really hard right now, because no one in real life actually believes that I have anxiety. And for those of you who think I want attention, I'm making this video, that is not true at all. I'm not making this video to get attention. I'm just explaining how I feel, because no one seems to understand in real life. So that's why I'm making this video. And I had to go in the car to film this, so my mom wouldn't hear me. So if you're wondering where I am, that's it. And yeah, I just had to film this video in private, because my mom would think I just want attention, and yeah, that's not true. And I hate having anxiety. I want it to go away, and I know eventually it will, but for now it's not going to. And life just stinks for me right now. Because anxiety is so bad. And another reason for my anxiety is having to take the bus to school when the roads are bad, because they make me ride in a wheelchair, or at least next time I ride the bus they are. And the wheelchair makes my back feel like it's gonna break, because my back slams against the back of the wheelchair every time the bus moves, and it's just awful. I hate taking the bus to school in general, because it gets me to school so freaking late, and I miss 20 minutes of first period each time I have to take the bus, and luckily I haven't had to lately because the weather's been holding out, but yeah. That's another reason for my anxiety, and I just have so many reasons for my anxiety that people in real life fail to understand. They just think I'm being overly dramatic, and it's really annoying because I have real terrible anxiety. And the fact that everyone thinks, well, almost everyone thinks that I just want attention is ridiculous to me, because anxiety is a real thing, and I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one who has it. I know a lot of teenagers do, but I don't think they understand quite my experience. And that's why I'm making this video, so people will actually attempt to understand what I'm going through right now. And I hope it gets better soon, but I doubt that it will, because, you know, I need my permit, I need a job, I need to start walking on my own before it can go away, and I need to hang out with someone before it can go away. But I don't know when any of that is going to happen. So, thank you to particularly Webkins Fan 91 for being so just listening to me and dealing with me and putting up with me and all that. So, she is amazing. And thank you to my cousins and just all the people I've been contacting lately that have at least attempted to understand. There are several people who just haven't understood, which is why I've been like only talking to certain people lately. And yeah, but thank you to all those who have stuck by me through this time. And thank you for taking the time to watch this entire video. And I'll make another video as soon as I can. So, thank you for watching, everybody. Bye.